Hello. I am just getting set up here, but I have seen this opening before, so... How's everyone doing today? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I just got off work a few minutes ago and ready to kick back. Try out a new thing. I think the audio balance is okay, so I'm open to adjusting it as I stream, but for now, just go ahead and jump into this thing, see how it goes. I believe this game was never released in the United States. This is translated, though. I obtained it from the Sony Kaga store. And I'm playing it on my PlayStation PC, so it should work. This game is full of secret events. Well, that'll be great for blind play, I'm sure. How do I get out of this screen now? Let's see. Oh. Okay, I pressed start, and then I just had to finish the battle. Okay, so press star button. Sounds good. Made by Enterbrain. Enterbrain does RPG Maker games, or the RPG Maker engine, rather. I don't really know the history behind how this was produced, to be honest. I just recognize certain things. Anywho, I'm guessing this is a circle is accept type of game, so I'm going to press new game. Okay, circle. There we go. So basically, Kaga got mad at intelligent systems, and he was like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it sounds like something he would probably have done. In the center of the Great Moritan Ocean lies the vast continent of Liberia. In ages past, people suffered under the rule of the tyrannical god Gurxel, but 8 centuries ago, a young man dared to rebel against him. This young man was Karulan. With the help of the goddess Utona, he overthrew the empire and established a new one of peace. They were wed. After his passing, the empire was divided among their daughters to 4 kingdoms, each bearing the name of its holy queen. Reeve, the serene oasis of the east, Canaan, the great mountains of the Canaan, I don't know, something Leda and Salia. For centuries, these great kingdoms flourished together. 50 years ago, there was a war between 2 countries, as there always is in Fire Emblem games, and weary of the cult's revival, King Bahanak of Canaan led a campaign to unite the lands around him and stamp out some guys. Reeve's selfish king refused to help, clear danger. After that, Bahanak changed completely. He declared the revival of Gurxel's empire and crushed his former ally underfoot. And now 2 noble sons of Reeve flee from their fallen homeland, seeking out aid from the island kingdom of Welt. Little do they know that the 2 of them will determine the fate of the world. Mysterious. So the goal of this stream is to kind of treat it like a Let's Play. I'm going to probably read everything that I can. And yeah, so Runan, there, Runan. Okay, Runan, there you are. What's the matter? We're definitely upping the text speed as soon as we can. You look a little spaced out. Oh, Holmes. It's nothing. I was just getting some fresh air. If you say so. Anyway, we're almost at Welt. Are you and your knights ready to go? I almost said nuggets or something like that, because I can't read. As long as I have my rapier, I'll be fine. Yuzhen is taking care of the others. I sure wouldn't want to be one of Roselia's knights. How do they stand that old geezer jabbering at them all the time? They look up to him, more or less. After so much fighting against the Empire, all that's left of the Roselian knights are young recruits like them, save Eugen. Eugen went through hell to protect us, and now he can't even swing a sword anymore after all the wounds he suffered. The young knights all understand his pain, so they're doing what they can to repay him. You're right, he has been dependable. He has been dependable. Without Eugen and my old man, we all would have died a long time ago. Though it's kind of sad that young guys like us had to be saved by a pair of, shall we say, senior citizens. I've been meaning to ask you, Holmes. Were you really doing the right thing? Your father told us to escape while he and his men held off the Imperial Army. But do we deserve to survive if we had to sacrifice him to get away? Don't beat yourself up about it, Runan. It was his choice. Hell, he might not even be dead. He's always been a tenacious little rat. I do hope you're right. I'll pray for Admiral Valls' safety. Come on, Runan. It's not like you to be so sentimental. My old man didn't do this for you, or even for me. He just wanted to stay and fight for what he believed in. When the time comes for us to retake Granada, we'll see him again. I promise you that. I'll hold you to it. Thanks, Holmes. Now, forget about my old man. This is actually pretty exciting, isn't it? I've always dreamed of traveling the world as an adventurer and seeking out legends. Now that my old man let me go, I can make that dream come true. An adventurer? That sounds like fun. Yep. I'm gonna gather up some expert thieves and knowledgeable folks, and we'll go on all sorts of crazy expeditions. Say, Runan, why don't you come with me? Aren't you sick of this useless war by now? Holmes, you know I can't do that. Don't act so serious, buddy. I was only joking around. I know you've got obligations. Your dad left you quite the responsibility. Yeah, but someday I'd like to. Lord Runan, forgive my interruption, but the Isle of Welt has been sighted. So it has. No more time to be shooting the breeze, eh? Okay, Runan. I'll drop you off at Port Saura. Fort Welt isn't too far from there. Thank you, Holmes. Get everyone ready to depart, Eugen. Yes, my lord. I'm guessing Eugen is the Jagan of this game. Oh, a little ship. And here we are, I guess. This is Port Saura? Eugen is not the Jagan? Oh, fair enough. For the doorway to a large kingdom like Welt, it's very quiet. Well, my lord, we cannot blame them for being intimidated by the sight of a pirate ship like this. Holmes, you should leave at once. It would not do for Lord Runan to be mistaken for an outlaw like yourself. Yeah, we're going. As if I'd stick around just to get yelled at by an old man like you. So, I assume you're off to Azura? Yeah. That island's out of the Empire's reach. We'll drive out the pirates there and make it our new base. Will you be alright on your own? Don't worry about us. Hunting down pirates is our job. One glimpse of the Sea Lion's flag and they'll be running as fast as they can. I'm more worried about you, Runan. Your knights are all greenhorns, except for that old fossil, Eugen. I know, I'll lend you one of my men. Garo, get over here. I got it, boss. Oh boy, this guy looks like a bandit from Fire Emblem, but on our side. Or I guess Gonzalez. You want me to lend a hand, right? That's right. Consider him your temporary captain. Thanks, Holmes. And thank you, Garo. Well, suppose it's bye for now, Runan. May the sea breeze bless your journey. Same to you, Holmes. Okay, so far so good. Now loading. Eugen is not the Jagan. The game would be over if he was. Interesting. Seth, but with a promotion. Oh dear. Eugen, do you believe that the Kingdom of Welt will be sympathetic to our cause? It's hard to say, my lord. Last time Welt tried to aid Reeve at the Battle of Balt, they suffered tremendous casualties. I've heard that King Raphael has been missing in action ever since. Oh, Raphael's in this game. Okay. Convincing the Queen to assist us with her kingdom in its current state will certainly be no easy task. For now, we should assume that Weltz will be unwilling to provide us aid. In that case, we should do what we can to get into the Queen's good graces. Our first course of action should be to get a grasp of what exactly the situation is here in Weltz. Agreed, my lord. You can gather information from the citizens here in Port Sara. Make it so. I want all troops to ask around and gather whatever information you can. After that, we'll head for Fort Weltz to meet with Queen Lisa. Yes, Lord Renan. Leave it to us, my lord. Aye, aye, sir. Uh-oh. Lady Sasha. That music is definitely influenced by Fire Emblem. It's like slightly modified. Guide in battle. Lady Sasha, the enemy is gaining on us. You must make haste. Huff, huff. Kate. I can't go another step. You mustn't talk like that, milady. We're almost to Verge. Please, just a little further. But my leg. Ow. Your Highness, your ankle's been sprained. To think that you've been putting weight on it this entire time. Forgive me, milady. I should have noticed sooner. Kate, I shall stay here and hold off our pursuers. Try to make it as far as Port Sara. If you can hide yourself and rest in a lodge overnight, the pain should subside somewhat. Then you can continue on toward Verge in the morning. You must press on, with or without me. Oh, Kate. I can't abandon you here. Don't fear for me, your highness. I am your guardian and a trained knight. The likes of Kadha's soldiers are no match for me. You are indeed a fine knight, Kate, but there's no way you could win against so many soldiers. I know, my lady. But I must protect you no matter the cost. That is my duty, no, my privilege as your knight. No, I won't abandon you, Kate. Please, I can make it to Sara. We'll go together, alright? Lady Sasha. It bothers you that they aren't in the same frame? Yeah, I kind of noticed that too. It's weird. That it almost seems like how battles look in the earlier Fire Emblem games when you're like FE4. If you're shooting at someone with a bow, like it scrolls over to the person on the left and it goes back to your character, etc. But I don't know. Weird choice. What do we have here anyway? House. Vendor. Armory. House. Okay. And gotta figure out the controls here, but we have Runan, Kreis, Arcus, and Garo. What happens if I press this button? Runan, heir to Roselia. Okay. He's got those stats. And those weapons, and a rapier. A thin sword used by nobles, okay. And I can do this. Unit's class type is foot soldier. Sword type. Urbanites, boost on castle maps. Interesting. And I can back out of this with... Oh, I see. I can talk to that person. Okay. Tracks how many kills a unit gets. Okay, well. Use X to back out. Kreis is a Roselia knight with a javelin and an iron sword. And, okay. Class change to Bronze Paladin with a Knight's Crest. I see. Okay. Said scored. There's nothing really to worry about. I see. Okay. Arcus has a slim lance and an iron sword. And, alright. I'm guessing these are the people that he supports? Probably. And, Garo has a tomahawk and an iron axe. Interesting. Okay, so I guess we have to visit houses. Do we get to control these people as well, or... No, it doesn't... Maybe? I don't know. Seems like we can check their ranges, but I'm guessing they can't be controlled yet, because their ranges are yellow and ours are green. So, this is young Princess Sasha. Aha. Garo only has 4 move. He might suffer later on should you use him. Nice bases, but 4 move, yeah. 4 move is problematic seeming, but yeah, I can see how bad that is already. Well, I guess I'll send him to the only house he can get to. He doesn't promote? Oh yeah, he doesn't have a promotion thing. That's funny. If I don't use units with a high score, you'll never get to tier 21 in Arena. I understood some of those words. We'll see how things go, I guess. Garo can go here. Actually, hang on, before we do anything. Settings. Animations on is fine. Speed of things needs to go up for sure. Window is fine, I guess. We can maybe mess with the wallpaper a bit, see what's going on with these things. Let's just... That's bad. Let's just go with this one. Yeah, so I'll let my totally legitimate PlayStation controller vibrate, and I'll go back. Sasha gets good when you get a promotion item, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I guess I'll try to promote as soon as I need to and not too much too late. Anything that... Basically, if I ask questions, I'll take unsolicited stuff to a degree, but don't, like, spoil stuff. Basically, I'm more story-focused in blind playthroughs anyway, so... let's visit this house. No one actually goes into the house. That's neat. Oh boy. This guy looks like Garo's dad. Welcome to my naval academy. Here I train soldiers in the art of fighting on the high seas. Pirates are everywhere these days, so knowing how to fight at sea is a must-have if you're going to be sailing through the Sea of Sinai. Wait, you're already a fine seafarer. I can't teach you anything. If you have any friends who wish to learn the art of seafaring, then sign them up. I'll be happy to train them. We won't spoil any secrets, plot points, and stuff, but do you think it's fine if we give you some general knowledge you might want to know before you jump in? Yeah, general knowledge is totally fine. So if I bring a unit to this house, I'll get the Seafarer skill, is that it? Because, I assume boost on sea maps. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. And you have Urbanite, so I don't know if I want to give you that. I don't know if I want to give any of these people that. Yeah, save it for later. Seems pretty reasonable to me. Let's see what houses you can reach, buddy. If revisiting maps is a thing, then I'll just do that. Can reach any of these houses pretty much, so I'll just start right to left, I guess, since we're on the right side anyway. He took his horse into the house, okay. Oh, so you're one of those heroes of Granada, are you? I'd been wondering what kind of fearsome men had managed to hold off the Imperial army for an entire year. We were just a bunch of kids. Oh well. Well, never mind that. You came all this way, so here you go. You can have this herb. Herb obtained. Visiting map is kind of weird, because it's not like skirmishes when you can come back anytime, or like you can come back to this map in a later chapter. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like maybe I sent you too far, because I'm going to have to double back to visit houses again, so I'm going to go here. You know that big ship that sailed in not too long ago? I think it was one of Granada's privateering galleys. Wait, you guys were on that thing? Who are you people? Look, I don't care why you came all the way here, but please don't cause any trouble, okay? You've got enough problems as it is. Oh, this thing? It's medicine, I think. I found it down at the docks. Don't know what it's for. If you want it, be my guest. Wow, master potion. That sounds good. Oops, where am I? Okay. Boosts missed by 3. I'm guessing that means mastery. Because it is a master potion. If a house door closes, you can't revisit it. If it doesn't close, that means there's a specific character that should visit it. Good to know, thank you. Alright, so we'll go in here with you. Nearly all the countries on the mainlands have fallen under Imperial rule. However, I doubt the Empire would bother coming all the way out here to Welt. Our tiny kingdom is hardly a threat to the Emperor's army. When our King Raphael led his knights to Fort Balt earlier this year, no one even found what was left of his body. Oh no. He was such a fine king. It's terrible that his kindness cost him his life. Welt is finished without him. I hate to say it, but I doubt Queen Liza or Princess Sasha can pull our nation through these troubled times. Oh, sorry about that. You've been very patient to sit through this old man's depressing ramblings. Here, take this sword as a token of my gratitude. It may be run-of-the-mill, but its edge hasn't dulled since the days I used it. Not one bit. Iron sword obtained. Alright, so we moved everyone we can, I believe. So, can't move either of these people, right? Yeah, we're good. And these are our 4 units. There are no enemy units on the map. The condition is that, I guess. We have 5,000 gold. I guess we could shop if we wanted to. No items. Alright, let's just end turn. Alright, these guys are moving around. Enemy turn 1. What's gonna happen? These guys don't look very good. Oh man, that guy's definitely evil. Good, we've caught up to them. Russ, I leave the rest to you. Capture the princess and bring her back to my castle. What of her escort, sire? Get rid of her, I don't care. Don't bother me with useless details. Understood, sire. Russ. Level 3 Armor Knight. Okay. He has 3 move. Wow, that's impressive. Yeah, well, I guess we better visit the rest of these houses, and then maybe start moving towards this bridge here. Can we even cross it right now? It looks like it's down. Or out. Whatever. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and go here. And we can dismount as well. Let's visit this house for now. The drawbridge to the south is raised and lowered when the tide changes. Oh, that makes sense. And this guy's eyebrows are impressive. I just have to say that. If it's not down yet, it should be soon enough. I guess it's gonna go down next turn, probably. Let's just move you here. Chancellor Kadha is nothing compared to Count Marlin. He's the lord of the Eastern Countship of Verge, and he's as loyal as they come. In fact, most everyone agrees that Count Marlin was more suited to be Chancellor than Count Kadha ever was. I just don't get why the Queen would appoint Kadha instead. It's like the royals will have their heads buried in the sand. It's hard enough just to make ends meet without their bad decisions ruining our lives. Just typical. Why don't you guys try stirring up things here? It'd be nice to see Kadha gone. Here, you can have this. My ex gave it to me, and I don't want her to find out that I still have it. But, well, I don't really have the heart to just throw it out either. It'd be a real load off my mind if you could just take it. Miracle Charm. Okay, thank you. Does that just grant Miracle? Negates one fatal attack. Oh. That's more like, yeah, I don't know what to compare it to, but I guess if it works once, it works once. Is it this thing? Well, it used to be such a peaceful kingdom, but all that changed a few months back. When the Revens were pushed back to Granada, King Raphael went to the mainland to aid in the Battle of Bolt. But the battle was lost, and no one's heard news of him since. Kadha, the Count of Graham, was appointed Chancellor in the king's absence. But he's made a complete mess of things, draining this great town of all the life it once had. He's made the tariffs on all imports and exports so high, no one can afford to trade. Not to mention when his troops came through and conducted an emergency tax, seizing all kinds of valuables. There's no way we can survive if this goes on. If only our good king were here with us. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be acting so gloomy in front of such kind visitors. This isn't much of a way to apologize, but here, please take this shield. It was my late father's. It's all I have left of him, but I'd be much happier to see it used by good knights like you than gather dust on my mantle. I'm sure my father would agree. Leather shields. Well, we finally obtained the mythical leather shields. Raises defense by 4 when held. Okay. It's a focus band, but with a 100% chance to save you. Alright. I am liking the world building so far, I will say. Okay, so that's how trading works. Let's just practice trading here. Okay, that's simple enough. That one has ratio trading. Okay. We can just... That's... Okay, got it. That makes sense. Alright, so... I guess that's the end of this turn. These guys gotta run away still. I assume they're gonna get to the bridge and then it's gonna go up. But, end turn. Okay, the Cavalier is having a hard time getting out of the forest, I guess. And the bridge is still out. Six defense. 4, 4, 5. I'm gonna put Garo here, I guess, and have everyone kind of ready to move once the bridge comes back. I guess I could check what's in the shops. Hello, welcome to my shop. Okay, we have like 5,000 gold, so I'm not gonna buy any of that stuff right now. Leaving so soon, oh, I'll come again, yeah. Alright, so we'll just stay here for now. And end turn. These people are still running away. Okay, they're catching up. That's not good. But I assume it's fair. And it won't... Oh dear. Now I'm starting to worry about this bridge. Let's go here and see what's in the store here. Okay. Welcome to the armory. A hand axe. Well, we don't really need that right now. Thank you, come again. How nice. Well, there's nothing we can do until the bridge goes up, I suspect. So... you can't actually go into the water, right? Okay. This game's like Sacred Stones. You can't do skirmishes on the world map, but you can visit shops on the world map. Alright, sounds good. So I don't have to worry too much about missing stuff. He did indeed do that first, it seems. What's gonna happen? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Oh, there we go. There's the bridge. The drawbridge has been lowered, Lord Runan. Let us be off. How good is Kate, anyway? Oh, she has a special weapon. Ah, effective against armored units, okay. A standard issue crossbow. Uh-huh. I do like how it shows the movement costs. That's pretty handy. Anywho, I believe that... yeah, he wanted me to... I wanted Runan to talk to, you, because you have the same face. So we'll do that, I guess. What's going on here? Are those soldiers chasing you? Ah. Lord Runan, this is not the time for conversation. We must protect her from those soldiers. Got it. We'll deal with your pursuers, so in the meantime, hide someplace safe. You can tell us what's going on afterwards. Yes. Foreign knights? Where did they come from? Alright, so, these guys can't do anything. They can hit Kate with this guy. So, can we move you guys now? Yeah, we can, okay. You're the one with the javelin, right? Yes, okay. So, I don't know if I want to put you in range, though. 4 move, but you're on a road, but you can't move onto this tile. Okay, that makes sense, alright. I guess we'll just keep Kate here and have these guys go here. Until it's time for them to do stuff. Might want to move Sasha out of the way, though. Yeah, she looks kind of weak. Well, she supports those two. Uh-huh. Okay. Play this game as if most units have 0% growths. Alright. Let's move you back a little bit. And, well, may as well move you back a lot, because we're protecting you. And just have you wait. There's a way to end turn automatically when you remove all of your units, or... doesn't seem like it. I'm not sure if this is it. Probably not. Yeah, alright, that's fine. It has atrocious hits. I didn't really notice, to be honest, but... how do you even check a weapons hit? Oh, is it just on the top left? Top right, rather. 62, 16. Hit rate, avoid rates. Okay, gotcha. Oh, alright. 53 hits. That's oddly specific. 100. $70. Okay. Well, good to know. I think we moved everyone that we can. So, I guess Sasha and Runan are the lords of this game because they have stars next to them. And turn. I already knew Runan was a lord, but yeah. Let's see what you guys do, I guess. Oh boy. Alright. That's fine. Probably. Ouch. Okay, then. I guess we have to just kill you guys now. Sorry, you guys. Start with you. If I click this, will it start the battle? I assume so. Or no, it shows the thing first. Okay. Alright, so you do 2 damage to Garo, and then he does 18 damage, which will definitely kill you. Assuming that he hits, which I'm gonna say that he does. There we go. AS goes into the negatives in this game. Yeah, I noticed that. I wasn't sure why, but it makes sense that it would. Now I'm gonna get rid of this bowman. Does the bowgun is it just locked to 2 range? Okay, yeah it is. Alright, so we'll just not there, buddy. No. Here. And then we'll use the rapier against you. Alright, that works. Here it comes. Alright. And that we can finish with anybody, but I guess if I had Sasha here, maybe able to feed it to her for 5 attack. Yeah, that would have worked. Oh well. That's okay. We'll just kill you with a regular another person. Like so. Yeah. The animations do look nice. And we got an herb. Lovely. Let's finish this guy off. I guess we could use the... Yeah. I guess it does 9 damage to Arcus, actually. I want to hold off. There's this guy, too. Maybe I should do this. The game does kind of feels slow when it's loading the battle forecast window. But this will hit twice, I assume. So we'll just get rid of this bow guy. Oh, that did 9. I miscalculated something, clearly. Oh well. We'll... This will do 8. Twice, and not kill? Okay, well, we'll just wait for now, I guess, and... Yeah, I'm doing the subtraction. I just must have messed up somewhere for some reason. Anywho, we'll just end turn. And see what happens. You will not stand in my way. Okay. I'm guessing the minimum damage dealt is 1. And I probably just got Arcus surrounded. That's okay, though. We'll figure it out. Alright, and I can cycle through units with L1. Okay, then. Let's finish off this guy, if we can. Now we sure can. Let's go. Oh. Okay, then. I guess that's a kill for Sasha. This is effective against armor, so we can use you over here. You do 8 to Runan, and then Runan does 11 to you, presumably twice. Oh, that's a good start. Alright, nice. Now we can go for Sasha. This works if she hits. Will she hit? Nope. Yes, okay, there we go. 2 tries, second tries the charm. She got experience points. Alright, this is effective against armor, so we can just kill this soldier. Yeah, this is good. There we go. I'll just let Kate get the kill here, I guess. Alright, problem solved. Ugh, I failed. One point of defense. Huh, I see. Lord Runan, the soldiers are turning tail. Good. Where's that girl we found? She's safe and sound with us. Ah, there she is. Are you alright? Yes. Thank you very much. Those were well-teased soldiers, right? Why were they after you? You look like someone of noble upbringing. Lord Runan, I thought you recognized her. This is Princess Sasha of Welt. Princess Sasha? I am pleased to see you again, Lord Runan. And I you. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. Don't worry about it. It's been years since I last saw you. Although I recognized your kind eyes. We only met for a short while, but you were very kind to me. Much like you were today. I was only 10 years old when I accompanied my father on his trip to Welt. I recall meeting the young princess, but you've changed so much I would never have guessed you were the same girl. Well, I remembered, milady. Okay, Eugen, calm down. Oh, you must be Lord Runan's guardian. Your name was Eugen. At your service, milady. Yes, that's right, General Eugen. Thank you for your kindness. Princess Sasha, would you mind telling us what's happening here in Welt? Why is a member of royalty being pursued by her own soldiers? Are you familiar with the Battle of Bolt, Lord Runan? Naturally. About half a year back, the Western Alliance united to rescue Ree from the Empire's clutches, starting with Fort Bolt. I almost said Fart Bolt, which doesn't make any sense. But they were decimated. We heard from the townspeople here that King Raphael has been missing ever since. Unfortunately, it's true. We haven't heard a word from my father. Most of the brave nobles and knights who accompanied my father were killed. Only a handful managed to return to us. With so much of the nobility gone, those who remain have been greedily abusing their power. Without my father to keep them in line, they're running the country into the ground. But even with his majesty gone, how could Welt be so crippled after a single defeat? Surely your father left contingencies in place in case the battle went poorly. Or at least left someone trustworthy to manage things while he was off in battle. Yes, of course. Our Chancellor was left in charge, but he has since fallen ill and passed away. After that, Count Kadha of Graham named himself the replacement Chancellor. Everything went south after that. Kadha has levied absurd taxes on all our people and banished all those who dare to question his authority. He's become nothing short of a tyrant. What about your mother? Surely the Queen has something to say about all of this? After being made aware of Kadha's tyranny, my mother prepared a decree to exile him and appoint Count Marlin as Chancellor in his place, but who is Count Marlin? He's the Count of Verge to the east. He was unable to accompany my father to the Battle of Bolt due to his age, but he is loyal and honorable, loved by the citizenry and nobility alike. My father always wanted him to be his Chancellor, but Count Marlin insisted that he was not worthy of the honor. He still resides in Verge today. I see. So you were on your way to Verge to deliver your mother's decree to him? Yes, my mother entrusted her letter to my personal knight, Kate, and told us to flee to Count Marlin's side. Alright, I understand. I'll help escort you to Verge. I'd like to meet this Count Marlin myself. I'm happy to hear it, but what are you doing here in Welt? The last I'd heard, you were holding out against the Empire in Granada. I'll tell you about it on the way. You should leave here before Kadha sends reinforcements after you. How loading. Fort Welt. Queen Liza, how do you fare? If there is anything at all I can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask. Count Kadha, how long do you intend to keep me confined in this room? Are you not ashamed as one of King Raphael's allegiance? No, this is... I have heard rumors that you are planning to form an alliance with the Empire. Do you honestly believe that Raphael would allow such foolishness? What sort of excuse do you intend on giving the king when he returns? With all due respect, your majesty, King Raphael was lost to us long ago. With all due respect, King, Queen, your husband's dead. Shut up. As Chancellor, it's my duty to protect our nation, is it not? The king is alive. I am his wife, I would know. Count Kadha, I ask that you cease your oppression of my people at once. There is still time to repent for your sins. You wound me, your majesty. Generous as I am, I still have my limits. Are you threatening me? Then spare yourself the trouble and kill me now. Your name shall be stained forever in history as a filthy traitor. Urgh. Count Kadha, if you have no further business, then I ask you to leave. I need some rest. Gods be damned. That impudent woman. Perhaps I should kill her off after all. No, my lord. If we harm the queen now, the unaligned nobles will turn against us. The royal family of wealth descends from General Sutherland the Great. Taking any action against them directly would be ruinous. What do you suggest we do, then? The queen's hope lies in Count Marlin. If he were lost, she would surely give in to us. Yes, we must eliminate Marlin. Let us make haste. If he takes too long, the neutral nobles may side with the queen anyway. Crochet. Preparations are complete, father. Oh man, this guy looks like Maximum Edge. We'll be departing shortly. Hold, Raffin. I just received a report from Port Sara. Princess Sasha is safe. She's heading here as we speak. Is that true? I thought she was being pursued by Kata's soldiers. She was rescued by a group of knights who had landed at Sara. A small band, a few dozen at most, but apparently quite valorous. Knights. Could it be the Empire? I don't think so. The report says their ship was flying the flag of Musa. Musa? Soldiers from Reeve? It seems that way. Likely Roselian, specifically, since their last remaining base at Granada fell only a few weeks ago. That would make them Lord Runan and Lord Holmes, right? Do you think they're seeking asylum? Perhaps. In any case, they're undoubtedly in search of friends here. King Raphael and the late Duke Gramud of Roselia were like brothers. The king's decision to leave for Baltz was likely in part to avenge his fallen friend. I'd be surprised if Lord Runan had not come to Welt seeking aid. And will you offer him aid, father? I know his citizens hail him as a hero, for holding his own against the Empire, but what do you think of him? He may be brave, but he is still just a boy. Far too young to be called a hero. The citizens are simply projecting that image onto him because their true hero, Duke Gramud, has fallen. So, you think the rumors are untrue? Only that they are exaggerated. I have no doubt that Runan might one day live up to his father's name. As for whether or not I will aid him, we must first deal with our own troubles before we can assist with Reeves. Regardless, we must thank him and his knights for rescuing the princess. Raffin, go to the castle gate and prepare to greet them. They deserve a proper welcome. Yes, father? May I accompany you, brother? Or would I just be in the way? What do you mean, Esther? Well, it's been a long time since you last met the princess. I perhaps thought that you might prefer some time to yourselves. Don't be absurd. I have sworn loyalty to the princess as a knight of Welt. That's all there is to it. Ha ha. You're the same as ever, dear brother. But I'm sure the princess would appreciate a kind word or two from you for a change. Bah. Esther, if you have time to waste on such useless gossip, why don't you spend it on your training? I went through all the trouble of convincing father for you to let you train as a knight, but not once you've taken your responsibilities seriously. One day I'll return to Barge, and I won't be able to protect you anymore. I never asked you to protect me. Wait, Esther. Raffin, you mustn't be so casual with her. Yeah, be more elitist. We don't need the knights to start gossiping about Lady Esther and her foster brother. Yes, father. I will choose my words more carefully. And back to Port Sara here. I see. Then Lord Gramud. Yes. He was burned to death by the terror of Musa. My father tried... Wait, what? My father... It must be a translation error. My father tried so hard to end the war with Canaan and the Empire. When there was finally hope of a treaty in Nulzaria, he was overjoyed and headed over at once. But the Empire had somehow resurrected back the holy dragon Musa. My father was reduced to ash along with thousands of other innocent people by the dragon's breath. I'm sorry. He was so kind. Sasha? Lord Gramud used to visit Welt very frequently. He cared for me like his own daughter. The last time we met, he even offered for me to go to visit Roselia. Lord Gramud was very fond of you, Lady Sasha. He always dreamed of welcoming you to Roselia as Lord Runan's queen. He was sorely disappointed that you could not, though, since you are the only heir to the throne of Welt. Is that true, Eugen? But I have no plans to take the throne. My father would never have wished as much. Lord Gramud. He should have told me. Well then, Lady Sasha, let's say you come to Roselia with us. What? Eugen, let's get going. Ah, yes, of course, my lord. And now we can move stuff around, I guess. Let's go into the system and save the game. Make sure that's done at least. Checking memory card. File 1. Might have to show Garrow's face. I mean, that's fine, but I'm surprised. I want to take a short break to get some water, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's see what we're doing here. We gotta click that. Okay. Okay, so we can go to City. And we can visit the Armory and the Vendor anytime. Manage. Item or order. Okay. I guess item... You can see everyone's items. Makes sense. Order. Why would we want to, like, change the order of people? Okay. Fine. Status shows each person's stat screen. And then move. We can just move. Castle 8 units. Okay, we'll just go for it, I guess. Ah, okay, deployment order like FP3. Makes sense. Princess Sasha, we've been expecting you. Raffen, why didn't you come to my aid? I barely escaped from the palace with my life. I thought you would be the one there for me. I thought you would be there for me, but no, you just left me on my own. Forgive me, the report of your escape only came in late last night. I was not prepared for the sudden news, so my departure was delayed. How cold-hearted. You don't care at all about me, do you, Raffen? I trusted you. My humblest apologies. Don't worry, Raffen, I'm kidding. I just wanted to tease you. I'm not mad at you at all. ... Sorry, did I upset you? You've always been so serious and stoic as if nothing in heaven or earth could ever move you. I wanted to see you flustered just once. I apologize if I angered you. Sorry, Raffen. Lady Sasha, would you mind introducing your friend to us? Oh, of course. This is... Raffen, son of Count Marlon of Verge. Please, follow me. Let us continue this conversation inside. My father has been waiting for you. Sasha is such a troll. ... I see, so that is what happens. I suspected it would be you, Lord Runan, when I heard reports of the flag of Musa Sailing into Port Sara. So, you are here to ask for reinforcements? That is correct. The Roselian Knights were among the finest in Reeve, but our numbers have dwindled in the recent string of battles. We have no hope of retaking our homeland, with only a handful of knights left. And so we decided to seek aid from our close friend and mighty ally of Welt. You flatter us, but surely you must know that the sort of chaos our kingdom is in now that Chancellor Kadha is in charge. Providing troops to you under our current circumstances would be difficult. I completely understand, Count Marlin. However, I believe we may be able to come to an arrangement. Could you tell me more about Kadha? Kadha is the head of a powerful family whose roots lie in the royal house of General Sutherland himself. He's the Count of Graham, a vast region north of the royal capital of Fort Welt. He is cunning, greedy, and vile. The sort of man who would do anything to get his way and stay in power. Why let a man like that run loose? Can you not expel him from the court? As you have likely heard, Welt suffered massive losses in the Battle of Balt 6 months ago. Kadha and many other nobles were against joining the Western Alliance, arguing that we should seek peace with the Empire. But King Raphael would have none of it, as the Empire had joined forces with the Dark Necromancers of Berksel. The king knew that if the Emperor were not stopped, he would lead the world to ruin. Only brave nobles who were loyal to the king accompanied him to Fort Bolt. I see. So now only those disgraceful nobles such as Kadha remain. Well, not entirely. I am ashamed to say that I too was one of those who stayed behind. Ah, forgive me. The king undoubtedly trusted you to keep watch over Welt in his absence. Is there no way to stop Kadha? I tried many times to talk some sense into the man, but not once has he heeded me. Our only choice left is to expel him by force, but Verger lacks sufficient manpower. Are Kadha's forces that numerous? Not exceptionally, but the main problem is that the bulk of our troops were lost at Baltz, including my elder son. Only those knights under the command of my younger son, Raffin, remain. We would have enough soldiers left to fight Kadha, but bandits near Taurus have taken advantage of our diminished numbers and begun attacking our rural villages. As Lord of Verger, it's my foremost duty to protect my people, and as such I cannot spare the troops to deal with Kadha. I understand. In that case, allow us to assist with your bandit problem. That way, we may focus our efforts on reclaiming Fort Welt from Kadha. Does that sound acceptable to you? I have no objections, of course. However, are you sure you want to involve yourselves in this? We would have it no other way. Very well. Raffin, please accompany the Roselians. You can serve as their guide in our lands. Yes, father. I shall go as well. No, Esther. You will stay here. Hold, Raffin. As a knight, one must never run from the face of battle. You may go as well, Esther. Prove yourself a worthy daughter of this house. I will, father. Lord Renan, I'd be pleased to spare you one more of my best soldiers. Please, come this way. Ooh, extra unit. And it is... Oh. Lord Renan, these soldiers wish to join you in your quest. However, I ask that you only take one of them, as the rest will be necessary to guard the keep. This is different. Well, I can't take Marlin, obviously. I'm gonna do a blind pick of this and try to figure it out. Lee, a Bishop of Verger. He has Fire, Physic, and Heal. Ezekiel, an Axe Soldier. He's got a Steel Axe. Naren, a Cavalier. He's got an Iron Sword. He's level 1. This guy's level 15. Look at skills. That's a good tip. I should do that more. Lethality may kill instantly. Urbanite. This guy has no skills whatsoever. But he can use fire, thunder, wind, and staff. And then Naren... Oh. Okay. And then Luca, Archer of Graham. Archer seems kind of bad. Maybe bad. I don't know. Ezekiel seems interesting, because he has lethality. I just don't know how often that triggers. Is it based on skill? Well, skill trigger rate, yeah. Is it like 6% though, or is it like a portion of skill? I mean, Lee's a healer, so, like, that seems pretty good. Magic plus 10, your magic is 13, so you can heal by 23. You also heal faraway allies. Range all. Interesting. Clerical type. I'd favor Ezekiel if I knew how often lethality triggered, but in any case, I think it's between Naren and Lee. This is a tricky one. Do I want an extra Cavalier? Or do I want someone who can heal my dudes? What does Mastery do again? Enables use of better weaponry. Okay. Well, Paragon seems nice, but at the same time, like, the level ups are kind of bad. Getting 2 times as many level ups would make a unit better, but I can't see their promotions while they're green. Well, if I can chat with each one, I may as well do that, right? Let's, thank you for that tip. Let's just try talking to Naren first. What's your name? I'm Naren. I was just knighted last month, but I promise I'll do my best. Please, Lord Renan, let me accompany you. What do you think, Eugen? Let's see. I appreciate Naren's enthusiasm, but I do not see any particular skill worth noting. Still, maybe, just maybe, he might be a diamond in the rough, just needing to be polished. Choose someone else, and we'll just go around talking to people. And you are? My name is Lee. I am a bishop in the service of Count Marlin. I may not be handy with a blade, but I have magical skills to offer. What do you think, Eugen? Let's see. Bishop Lee specializes in both healing and defensive magic, I guess I should say. Both are abilities that our force currently lacks. However, we cannot expect him to stand at the front lines with a sword in his hand. Yeah, no kidding, Eugen, he just said that. Choose someone else. Talk to this guy. You're an axe soldier, yes? Pleased to meet you, Lord Renan. I'm Ezekiel, frontline combat expert. What do you think, Eugen? Let's see. Sir Ezekiel specializes in the axe. He told us that. His attacks are powerful, albeit lacking in accuracy. He is strong and above all experienced. He would immediately be a valuable asset. Now, let's talk to you. You don't look like a soldier. That's a good start. Yes. I am Luca, from a village north of Graham. I escaped from Kata's tyranny and fled here to Verge. I am merely a hunter, but please allow me to help you defeat the bandits. Lord Renan, we do not yet have a competent archer among our ranks. Luca's skill with the bow may be just what we need right now. Kate's clearly an incompetent archer. Terrible. But, yeah, he definitely wants one person per class in our army. Max. If I had to rank these choices in order, just based on my very limited knowledge of this game so far, it would be Luca would be last, followed by Ezekiel, followed by kinda Lee and Naren tied. He did roast the growth unit, that is true. You know what? It's very early in the game. Let's just go for Naren. There are a few things that make one choice worse than the other. What would you say? Would it be spoilery to say that? What those choices are, or what those things are that make it worse than the other? Because I feel like Naren, while good, no, you don't have to spoil that. I'll just pick based on my limited knowledge. My inclination is Naren is a growth unit that gets recruit at the beginning of the game, pretty much. So I'm gonna just go with Naren, and hope to goodness that we get a healer next chapter. What's your name? I'm Naren. I was just knighted last month. Yep. What do you think, Eugen? I'm gonna roast this dude. No particular skill. Sorry, buddy. You're off the team. Choose Naren. Is he your choice? It bugs me slightly that the thing is off-center, but yes, I want Naren. Lord Runan, I heard that you're going to bring those bandits to justice. Yes, the villages in the south are being hit the worst. Things will only get worse for them if we don't act quickly. Raffen is going with you. Lord Runan, may I accompany you as well? I'm afraid I cannot take you along. Why not? Even Esther is going. After we deal with the bandits, the next step will be liberating Welt. You'll have the responsibility of leading the Liberation Army. For now, you should rest and prepare for the upcoming battles. I must ask you to stay here with Kate until our return. As you wish. Princess Sasha, you needn't worry about Lord Renan. He's a hero of Reeve, after all. Such a man would never fall to a band of simple outlaws. But Raffen, there's no time for talking. Taurus is in danger. Lord Renan, we must strike swiftly. Indeed, we should get going. We ride, everyone. Now loading. I have a feeling we're going to see the screen a lot. What? The princess still walks free? Yes, I'm afraid so, my lord. Grr. You useless idiots, you let her escape to Verge of all places. We have no choice now. We must capture the princess no matter what the cost. Bring me General Eritz. Lord Kodha, you summoned me? General Eritz, Marlin has raised an army in rebellion. Her Majesty the Queen has ordered his execution. Bring me his head, and you shall replace him as Count of Verge. Is that true? Very well then, the impudent fools won't know it hit them. Wait a minute, General Eretz. Count Marlin is a veteran general of no small renown. His son Raffin is no joke either. I fought him before in the royal tourneys, but not once could I best him. If you're going against them, you're on your own. I don't want any part in it. You're out of line, soldier. How dare you embarrass me in front of the Lord Chancellor? We're Knights of Wealth, General Eretz, not the Chancellor's personal lackeys. Why should we be listening to him? What are you implying? I told you, the Queen herself has ordered this attack. Then bring her here. I'll ask her myself. The Queen has been ill from shock after the rebels made off with the princess. No one is allowed near her quarters. Then what are your soldiers doing keeping watch in front of her door? If you ask me, it looks like you're keeping her prisoner. Bah, such insolence. You're with those rebels, aren't you? Guards, seize this traitor. Well, that ended well. And throw him into the dungeon. Oh dear, I am in trouble, aren't I? Whoopsie doodles, I made a mistake. But let me tell you one thing before I go, your Chancellorness. The Knights of Welt are loyal to the king and to the princess. The only ones who will listen to you are your own troops or idiots like Eretz. If you think you're going to overthrow this kingdom while we sit idly by, I'm afraid you're sorely mistaken. Why, you... Guards, forget the dungeon. Execute this man at once. What's his crime, sir? Oh boy, you did not evolve well. Think one up yourself, you useless halfwits. Right. Eretz, I'm returning to my own lands. You will first escort me to Gran. Of course, my lord. We could bring you there on the way to Verge. But why the sudden decision? I am returning to gather more of my own men. I cannot trust these capital guards, as you can see. Eretz, let this be a lesson to you. If you dare betray me, you can be sure that your wife and children will be the first ones to pay. ... Okay, a little bit of intrigue. Oh. Okay. Uh-oh. They're moving. Okay, so we're gonna save the game again, just in case, I guess. We'll do it in slot 2 now. Or file 2. And we got that guy. Let's see who's on our team now. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. And we can... It's the only place we can move to right now, apparently. So let's go. Now loading. Chapter 2, Subduing the Bandits in Taurus. That's where we are. And it scrolls over the map, which is good. Okay, map. These guys are bad. It kind of amazes me how long it takes to load simple graphics. Like, you can make rally points. Or like markers on the map. Okay. Who are you? I see. Save staff. Saves the game. Alrighty. Well, I guess it's a good thing we didn't pick Lee. Although, that's a kind of a pitfall to say that, huh? So where do we actually end up deploying once we start? I guess we'll just battle then? Okay. Aw, Garrow's falling behind. That's sad. Miss Julia, are you sure you'll be alright? Yes, I must do what I can. It's the least I can do in return for what you all and Sister Enta did for me, saving my life like you did. I won't ask you to change your mind, but please, accept this from us. Such a beautiful sword. You'd give a treasure like this to me? A traveling merchant left it behind by mistake some years ago. None of us here have the skill to use it, but it'd be well suited for you, Miss Julia. Of course, thank you. No bandit will be a match for me now. You alright, Sister Enta? Yes. You're unbelievable, sister. It's good to help those in need, but you're taking it all a bit too far. You go knocking on a bandit hideout's door all on your own just because there was someone who needed healing there? That man was in grave danger. Had I been but a little later, he would not have survived. But once he recovered, he didn't waste any time throwing you into the dungeon. Sounds just like something Yazam would do. Was that his name, Yazam? Yeah, he's the leader of those bandits. That man you saved is the biggest, baddest, and cruelest of them all. I'm sorry. But still. I know. Master Eisenbach always says never to overlook a person in need. You must really admire that old man, huh? Yes, the Master is wise. He preaches the teachings of Mars, the sacred spirit of water. But Mars... You're really something, Lady Enta. You're not that much older than my little sister, but you're nothing like her. You're mature and you're considerate. You fear nothing, seek nothing in return. How can you be so strong? I'm not strong at all. I'm just... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. No, it's quite alright. If you say so. Crap. We can't be sitting here talking. The bandits will catch up to us. Stay behind me, Lady Enta. Lady Ente. In an open valley like this, there's nowhere for us to hide. One wrong move and we'll be caught. Lord Runan, that is the village of Taurus, just to the south. The bandits' hideout is to the west. How's the village doing? It seems to be safe for now. How can you tell? Because it's still standing. When those bandits attack, they pillage and burn, razing villages to the ground. They leave nothing behind. How cruel. And I suppose you want us to show them no mercy in return. Of course. We shall deal them the only just punishment that exists in this world. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Okay, Hammurabi. And if they surrender, do you still want us to kill them? Even if we choose not to, the villagers most certainly will. With their homes destroyed and their kinsmen murdered, a simple apology will not suffice. Besides, the bandits will never surrender. They know that the only thing that awaits them is death. There's no easy way out, is there? My good Sir Runan, these are harsh lands where people are desperate to scrape up a living. The people here lead hard, hard lives from dawn till dusk. When there's a shortage of food, men resort to banditry to feed their families. Those who have had their villages destroyed also become bandits. And we have to protect the village to prevent that vicious cycle. Alright, we'll send the faster cavalry units to the village first. We'll head for the bandits' base after we secure the village. Sounds good to me. Alright, so let's take a look at our new guys. Baffin, or Raffin. I don't know why I said Baffin. I guess that because the R kind of looked like a B, briefly. But he has a killer lance with 32 uses. Not 30 or 35, but 32. And what's his skill? Continue moving after attacking. Makes sense to me. And, he's already a bronze paladin, so he doesn't promote. And we have Esther, the cavalier. And her skill is, also, is that Urbanite too? Yeah, it is. She can talk to, that guy, whatever his name was, I forgot. It's Arcus, right? Yes, okay. And, we still have Garrow. And Naren, You already know he has... Okay, so he changes to Gold Paladin. Okay, then. Yeah. Alright. Well. We also have this person who we can control, actually. She has a scimitar and a killing edge. A rare curved blade. Have you seen those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Yes. Yes, they do. And she promotes to a swordmaster and can talk to... I almost called him Leaf, but he's not Leaf, he's Runan. This stream made me realize your content is pretty underrated. I'll watch more of your videos in the future. Thank you. I appreciate that, Peter. Well, I think these bandits... A money bag? What's a money bag? Can be opened or sold for gold. Okay. Don't know why I'd sell a money bag when you can just open it, but guess I'll find out. And we can look at the map with select, like that. That's interesting. Local woodcutter. We can move you around too. This is a brush in the teeth kind of situation, isn't it? Except kind of different. Well, do you need to talk to anyone? You need to talk to that guy. We already established that. Let's go over here. And we'll move you over to here. Hey, you want me to guard you? You look like you're going to have trouble swinging your lance with those thin arms of yours. Wow, smooth guy. I most certainly do not need a guard. Besides, I'd be better off without a complete novice like you as a bodyguard. Well, aren't you quick-witted? I like that. I'm Marcus from Roselia. What's your name? I can't believe an airhead like you is serving under that calm and collected Lord Runan. Why do you want to know my name? If that was a pickup line, I'm afraid I've heard far better. Haha, don't be ridiculous. What's wrong with wanting to know your fellow soldiers? I may still be new, but this is my 17th battle. I've seen hundreds of my comrades fall in battle, but I remember all their names. They were all my precious companions. But fine, if you're that opposed to it, I won't pry. It's just one less name that I have to memorize. Hundreds? What's the matter? You look pale. Don't tell me my story scared you. Well, why would I be... Alright, fine, I'll tell you my name. I'm Esther, daughter of Count Marlon. But I won't ask you to remember me. Esther. What a lovely name. I'll be sure to remember it. See you around, Esther. ... Well... Yeah, it seems that, he's putting on the moves. In the strangest way possible. I don't know how long I would want to stick around here with, these two. Hopefully I won't have to. I can just back away. We just move back to here. How far do you move? 4? Yeah, 4. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you attack Bart's. Bart's. That's a name. Wait. Iron axes have 88 uses? Did Kaga just, like, get random numbers and just slap them on to places? Because it's starting to seem like that. Let's put Bart's over here for now. Well. Nice. Let's just focus on this. Do you need to talk to anyone, Raffen? No. Okay, we'll just move you forward. And you, Naren. We'll get you going over here. Would you like to know the pros behind the other units you could have picked? Sure. That's fine. Red-haired girl, Julia. The Myrmidon. You can talk to Runan, so... I'm gonna move you towards him, I guess. I'm gonna put... I'm just gonna move these guys back a bit. Or... I guess it depends on how well you do in combat against this guy, right? Okay. 17... You know what? Let's just keep Bart's here for now. I think he can hold off pretty well here. League is a special staff to Enta, alongside being a free mage and healer. Ezekiel is just a solid combat unit. I'm pretty sure he gets a special event sometime. Okay. Ruka is unremarkable as a unit, but he unlocks the potential of a really good unit later on through a certain event. Uh-huh. Ruka's a weird pick, but he's got that going for him. Well, it's good to know. I like games with weird choices in them. Like that. It's games where, like, you can progress with any of the choices, but some are just different for different playstyles, I guess. I wonder if I should just put her in the woods and just have her go to town on these guys. 60 hit, 90 hit. Let's... Let's equip the Killing Edge and just wait here. Let's take on these guys. Should also help out with the Cavaliers, too. As to where to put them. I stick you here. Let's just move you max distance and equip the Steel Sword for now. Killer Lance has more hit, though. Yeah, Steel Sword probably fine. It's just Chapter 2, right? Get these guys moving in. And then the way Ruka unlocks the potential is very cool, well, pretty crazy as well. Just to be clear, I assume that Ruka and Luca are the same character, and it's just a translation difference. Because I think when I was talking about Luca, you guys were talking about Ruka, so I assume so. Yeah, that makes sense. issue is that the event is very late into the game and is dependent on your use of said unit. Oh, okay, well... Yeah, if the event is dependent on the use of the unit, then it can be really hit or miss if I actually end up getting it. And also, these guys didn't attack anybody. I guess they're just rushing for the villages, or the village. These are just houses, technically. How long will the stream be? Probably another hour or so. Okay, Esther can't double, but she does 9 damage and then takes 2. I guess that's a start, although... you do 16 if you hit. This does 17, but has a 21% chance to crit. But it's more likely to hit, too. I'll just use the Steel Sword for now. And see what happens. As pretty as the animations are, they're also very noticeably slow. And you can cancel into this area, I guess, and just give someone else space to attack. Naren might be able to get a kill here, actually. His first little kill. If he hits, he can kill. Tip, you should be walking and Bart's down. Oh well, Naren missed. That's sad. Another kill for, or a kill for Esther, I guess. Let's, focus on accuracy here, I guess. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Naren's, did get a chunk of experience for that. Very sad moment. But, you know, experience is experience, I suppose. There isn't really anything for them to do here, so I guess moving them down is fine. And we'll just move our foot units towards the mountain pass, since they have a longer time to go. And, what else we have to do? Julia can get a kill here, I guess. And we can see how she looks, too. Well, she won't kill, but she'll get something. Oh, she doubles, yeah. I forgot to look at the AS for some reason, but yeah, she doubles. That's good. Money bag obtained. Wonderful. And there's a shop here. An armory, rather. Oh, I'm just gonna put some of our calves here, I guess. Let's move one cav here and the other here, I guess. Item to equip would be the Iron Sword. And here we can do the same thing. Actually, let's see the Slim Lance on, it's accurate. We'll just form a little wall here. Oh wait, we already moved that guy. Yeah, never mind. Enter him then. And see what happens. Okay, that's a start. I do kind of feel like Gold Knight or Gold Paladin is like something good, but I don't know if it's Master Knight level. Wait, Chris's Iron Swords are different? Let's check this out. Critical 0. Critical 0 plus 2? Is that a 2? Or is that a 1? I think it's a 1. Yeah, it's a 1. Why is that a thing? Did he get, like, kills with it or something? It's the only difference. Genealogy crit? Interesting. That's good to know. I have to get kills with that, then. This bandit is gonna be on our tail pretty soon. I'm gonna try to put Bart's here for now, and keep the healer nearby. Oh, Enta has a star next to her name, so if she dies in this battle, she dies in real life, and we get a game over. Let's have Runan get something going here. Should have bought Runan another sword, or traded him one, but that's fine. We'll just kill ya. Wait, if there's genealogy crit in this game, can weapons be repaired? I would assume so, but I don't remember seeing it at the armory, so... That would double and kill. Can we get Naren another kill, maybe? There are repair items, but they're pretty expensive. Ah, fair enough. Naren can double this guy, but I'm not so confident in his ability to hit. And also, he's kind of in danger. He gets hit, and... well... Yeah, we would take 10, but we can probably kill both of these guys. Maybe start chipping down this guy, at least. Sure. Alright. That's good. Just move back. Now I can go for this guy. Good job, Naren. You got Stir and Mist. Strength and Mastery. There's no other bandits around, so we can just kill this guy. Was that a sick level up? It seems like one, but I wasn't entirely sure. So, Mastery is... Correct me if I'm wrong, but is Mastery basically weapon rank? Similar to like the older FE games? It just goes up. Okay, good to know. We're gonna want to deal with that Bandito next, but first, let's move you forward here. And maybe move, Kreis, whatever his name is, up to here-ish. Yeah. Let's put you here. Can we just trade weapons up like that to equip them? No, doesn't seem so. Alright, we'll just wait here then. Oops. Poor Garo. Oh, you can? Whoops. Well, I didn't figure it out in time. That's okay, I'll just do it next turn. Enemy turn 4. Oh. This guy has a hand axe. Oh. Okay then. I should have checked that. That's okay. All's well that ends well. Is this game 1RN? I assume so, but you never know. Small thrown axe, 38 hits. Yikes. Okay, good to know. Alright, you're coming down the mountain this way. There's these guys here. I'm gonna just use Bart's to hold this guy off for a bit, maybe? Sure. Okay, so far so good. We can use Christ to finish him off, probably. Not quite finish off, but almost. If he's a javelin, oddly enough, that would be enough to kill. But he's pretty slow with it. Let's do this just to kill, if we can hit. There we go. He just got HP. Lovely. And there's no enemies that are in a danger to us. We'll just move you over here. Get you over here to heal you. I like that heal animation. And we got experience. Let's move Esther closer to the healing area and have Naren go here too. And Julia can go this way. We can talk to Runan. Are you a mercenary? Were you hired by the villagers? Yeah, I'm a mercenary, but I don't take money from poor farmers. I owe them a favor, that's all. I'm Julia, thanks for asking. Then you have my thanks, Julia. The village was saved largely due to your brave efforts. No thanks to you. You're knights from Verge, right? You sure took your sweet time making your way here. We were knights of Roselia, here to assist the soldiers of Verge. We came as fast as we could muster, but... sure you did. Isn't it a lord's duty to protect his villages? If all you do is reap taxes and do nothing in return, we'd be better off without you knights at all. You have a point. I will apologize to the villagers myself. Wait, really? All the nobles I've ever met just sat around eating themselves full off the toil of their serfs. But you're not even from Verge, and you're still going to apologize? Who are you? Runan, heir to the Duchy of Roselia. What? You're the ones who almost held off the Empire at Granada? I'm surprised you're still alive. Yeah, yes, well, we were the lucky ones. No, you look upset. I'm sorry, was that a touchy subject? It's fine, forget it. Anyway, you seem to be a rather experienced warrior. Not particularly. I've only been doing mercenary work for about half a year. But I do have confidence in my sword arm. My father taught me swordplay ever since I was a little girl. He was... Oh, sorry, this isn't the time for reminiscing, is it? You seem to be nice enough for Lord Runan. How would you like to hire me? I'd be glad to have you. But why do you want to join us? You're going back to reclaim Roselia eventually, aren't you? I've got my own business to take care of there too, but I can't go back until the Empire has been cleared out. It's a rather personal matter. That's fine with me, I won't pry. You're hired, Julia. Thanks. Just keep me well fed and I won't complain what you pay me. Won't complain what you pay me. Won't complain about what you pay me. See you around, Lord Renan. Okay. We got Julia. I mean, we had Julia, but now we got her for good. And, we'll just start moving people this way. Well, Renan did say he'll apologize to the villagers himself. I kind of wonder if I should send those people, or send Renan there at least, to talk to them. But I feel like he's needed here. Well, we'll just go this way with Gyro at least. Yeah, let's just try moving him this way, I guess. Alright, 3 more enemies coming in. And we gotta heal Naren and Esther, but still, we can still deal with these guys first. Let's put Raffen... Wait, is this a forest? Woods? Yes. We'll put Raffen here. And, Arcus here for now. Crace right there. We'll just start moving you two south. I could have moved Esther. Ah, well. We'll just do that later. Garrow can go here for now, I suppose. And Julia here. I'll put Esther here so that she can get healed next turn. And, Naren can wait there. Alright. That's a good start. Easy. And, okay, no more reinforcements. That's good, I guess. Let's Let's get Ronin here. Let's heal up Esther first. Let's use Kreese, or Christ, whatever his name is, to throw a javelin here. That would kill if it hits. There we go. Let's stick Bart's here. And put Julia here. And that should suffice for now. I guess we could put Esther here just to be Esther. Keep Naren here for now, because he needs healing anyways. And everyone else can just wait where they are for now, probably. I'm going to put Garrow here in case we need to attack any of these units with him, but I doubt it. Anywho, let's end turn. Ezekiel is one of the secret requirements for the super secret character. Yeah, well, it's okay. If I don't mind missing stuff in a blind playthrough. It's kind of funny in retrospect to look back at a blind playthrough and be like, oh, I missed all this stuff. Like, I think I mentioned when I was finishing the Sacred Stones, Spooky Stones Iron Man, that in my first blind playthrough of FE4, I missed Forseti, which was absurd if you think about it. But, I didn't mind too much. Will this be Iron Man? Not strictly, no. If I lose a character late into a chapter, I'll probably just be like, okay. But I'd like to avoid losing people if possible. I guess we'll start with this house. Time to start the Apology Tour. Bandits have recently moved into the old fort to the west. They wouldn't be able to do much harm if they didn't have that base. Here, I'll give you one of my special remedies, so go do something about them, Eubulia. Angelic Potion obtained. Boosts HP by 5. Well, that's handy. Okay, let's start off by healing up Naren. Alright. Let's just throw another javelin here. Oh well. Sad. You have a tomahawk, that's right. You could use that. 53% chance to hit, but presumably you throw it twice, so let's go. Nice. Experience for Garrow. And, we should definitely work on taking out the guy trying to circle around here. Well, this will kill, for sure. Oh, critical hits. Let's do this, I guess. So starting attack. Nice. You can have Naren get a kill if he can hit. Which he's totally going to hit. Right, Naren? Nope, he's not going to hit. Okay, Naren, you do things at your own pace then. Now, unfortunately, we can't kill this guy. But he can't move too far anyway, so it's probably fine as long as we get rid of this dude. Let's just do that now. In fact, let's be sure that we can hit, though. I think the animations have a certain charm to them. They are kind of long, though, but that's okay. I might end up turning off animations at some point, but for now, they're good. That guy's running away. Oh, okay. Next house. Ah, you must be knights from Verge. We were wondering when you'd arrive. I beg of you, please, help Sister Enta. She's being held captive by bandits. Working on it. I guess I should send Enta there to let that guy know she's safe, but I need her to heal people too, so... dang it. I misclicked. Well, that's okay, I'll just do it next turn. Okay, I'll just kill you with Naren then, as a consolation prize. I get to give Naren experience points. Go, Naren, hit this guy. There we go. Delicious experience. Oh, luck. Okay. Cool. Maybe we can go up this way and get this guy. You gotta go, Vishu. Thank you for joining me. It's always good to have you around. Take care. Just move some of these knights this way, and get the foot units to go up the short way, along with Raffen. Arcus can. I'm gonna put Arcus. Let's see. 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna put Arcus there, so that she can heal on the way to the village. Raffen got a kill and got strength and skill and defense and HP. Excuse me? Alright, Raffen's just murdering these dudes. What's over here? I beg of you, please rescue Sister Enta. She came all the way here from the Temple of Mars to care for our sick and wounded. She even saved my brother's life when he was dying from a venomous snake bite. If anyone ever needs help, then Sister Enta is the first to lend a hand, no matter who it is. But I never imagined she'd trust the words of a bandit. My brother went to rescue her, but I'm still worried. If only I were able to fight, then I could help out in times like these. Please, save Sister Enta from the Taurus bandits. Brother, huh? Well, let's have Bartz go this way, too. I literally put Arcus here to... Okay, we'll do it next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put Arcus here. And then move Bartz back. Conditions... Seize, okay. So I have to get good old Not Leaf back over to the castle there. Or fort there, rather. And get all these people this way. And then kill this guy. The chat delay is unbearable. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I put it on ultra low latency, and it still is about 20 seconds delay, it seems. It's just pretty bad. So what do these flags do? Are they just markers for the player to remember stuff? Or do they actually have some sort of function? Yeah, I know it's just YouTube being YouTube, but like... Still. It is annoying. I agree that it's annoying, because I watch plenty of streams on YouTube, and it does get pretty silly sometimes. Oh, bandit dodged the attack. Flags just mark stuff? Eh, fair enough. Alright, we're gonna heal. Weight being on the top really throws me off. But, that's okay, I'll get used to it. Marking ranges with flags seems like a good idea, yeah. Can I, like, do it while they're highlighted like that? Okay, good. That's really handy, actually. Let's try this. If we miss, we miss, but... Dodge. It's okay, I chuckle at my own mistakes too, Peter. Alright, Naren, are you the one hero that can kill this guy? Oh, you have a curved sword too. 40 hits. Well, you don't die, so I'm inclined to just keep you here and see how you do. Assuming the scimitar is his only weapon. It sure is. Set movement display to 3. Movement indicator is currently at 2. What's the difference? Aha! It shows the attack range. That's good. And it shows that this guy doesn't move, I think. That's pretty handy. Thank you for the tip. Technofall. We're not going to put Raph in there. We're going to put Mare in there to get some experience by... Wait, what? I mean, okay, he only has one weapon, so he can't equip anything new. So, yeah, we can wait here safely. Can move you now. Can't move you right now, actually. You know what? We don't need to heal Arcus at this point. We're almost done with this chapter. And no one else really needs to move at this stage. Turn 11. Nara's gonna get into a fight for some experience points. Don't think you're gonna make it out of this alive. Now. Start moving you here. Get you over here. There. I really do like the music in this game in general. It's pretty slick. Did I get all the talk combos? That's a good question. Can I check from this menu at all? Doesn't look like it. I'd have to, like, look at each screen, I guess. Is there a way to cycle between characters from this menu at all? That's okay if there isn't. Alright, Runan can talk to her. Okay. Try 4 and check the boss again. Okay. Oops, I hit X instead of circle. Okay. Alright, now the boss is showing. Alright, cool. Thank you. That is handy. Zam can actually crit Raffen, but won't kill. Is crit damage like Thracia or like other games? Like, does the total damage at the end get multiplied with a crit, or does it like double or triple the attack before factoring defense? Just regular times 3 after defense is factored in? That's only a 3% chance, so I can go wrong, right? Oh, so he only has a 1 range weapon, so I can just cheese him. The 27% chance to hit. Let's go. Huh. Sad. Go up here. Arcus can just hang out. These guys don't have any talk combos, right? I checked that, I think. Yep, okay. End turn. He heals. That's good to know. Alright. You don't have to talk to Leaf, right? Okay. And Runan keeps calling him Leaf. God dang it. Anyway, talk. Are you the cleric the villagers were talking about? Oh. Yes. I'm Enta, priestess of Mars. I see. Well met then, Lady Enta. I am Runan of Roselia, here to assist the Knights of Verge on their mission to subdue the bandits in this area. The villagers of Taurus are very worried for your safety, Lady Enta. You should return to them. Right. Lord Runan? Yes, milady? Was there something you needed? No, not really. I was just wondering why you're... Oh, never mind. Come again? It's not important, forgive me. I'll return to the village. Thank you, Lord Runan. WOD says times 2 attack. Thanks, I appreciate you checking for me. That's not bad. It just means... if that's after defense is factored in, that's pretty fair, actually. Especially considering we're already facing crit from enemies. I'm gonna pull back. And have Garrow throw another axe, I guess. Because why not? Oh, I actually got him. Cool. Ugh, damn it all. Strength, speed, missed HP. Alright. I feel like I'm getting really blessed level ups. I don't know why. Alright, well we gotta move Ronan back. End turn. You go this way. You need to go to the left house. And you need to go to the right house. Plum, I'm home. Oh, Bart's, you're safe. Thank goodness. Hey, what's wrong, Plum? You didn't think I'd lose to a bunch of brigands, did you? No, but I couldn't help but worry. If something happened to you, then I'd be all alone. ... I'd never be able to bear that. I couldn't bear being left all alone. Plum, Bart's? ... I knew it. You're leaving the village, aren't you? I'm sorry. I hate you. Plum. I'm sorry, Plum. But I promise I'll be back someday. I'm taking the halberd in the shed. Take care. Bart's. Halberd obtained. Excellent. And then you can go there. Put Enta on the bottom right house? Well, unfortunately a little too late for that, but what happens if I do that? I assume they get into a little bit of a fight over the brother. Oh, the door hasn't closed? Interesting. I see. Sister Enta? I'm so glad you're safe. I'm sorry. I caused both you and your brother so much grief. No, I've become fed up with myself after all this. What? Why? I'm only a year younger than you, but I'm nothing like you. I'm just a useless child. That's not true. You've been trying your very best to master the healing arts because you want to help the people of your village. And now that you can use the heal staff, you can tend to your people in my place. The villagers are very grateful. I need to learn more. I want to become a pure and strong cleric like you. Please, Sister Enta, take me with you to the Temple of Mars. But Bart isn't the only one who can go on journeys. I want to spread my wings, too. I don't want to be left here all alone, doing nothing but waiting. I want to see what the world has to offer. I don't want to spend the rest of my life in a tiny village like this. Plum. Very well. I can't say no to such strong resolve. But remember, Plum, many people cannot return to their homes even if they want to. Someday you will realize how important this village is to you. Someday, I'm sure. And now the door's closed. Okay. I got Plum, a girl from Taurus. She got a heal staff. She can talk to Bart. And, apparently does not promote. But, you can at least talk to Bart's. Plum? What are you doing here? I'm sick of staying behind, always waiting all alone by myself. I'm going to the Temple of Mars with Sister Enta. Look, Plum, you have no idea how dangerous it is beyond the village walls. You're not tough enough for a long journey. Go back home. No way. Besides, you're leaving the village too, aren't you, Bart's? Plum, you're always talking about making a name for yourself on the battlefield. I was always scared that one day you'd disappear and leave me behind. But I have dreams just like you, Bart's. If you get to leave, then why can't I go with Sister Enta? Alright. I'm sorry, Plum. I thought I was keeping you safe, but maybe I was just being selfish. No one else really needs to move, so end turn. Now it's turn 15. I'm gonna keep moving towards you with Ronan. Try to visit the village with you next, I guess. Sister Enta, we were worried sick when we heard that the bandits got a hold of you. Thank goodness you're safe. Yes, I was able to return safely thanks to Bart's. Forgive me for causing you worry. My foolish grandson was able to help you, huh? Ha, I'm honored. Oh, grandson. Okay, so I should send Plum there next. Now I'm sure you're exhausted. Here, have some fruit. You'll feel better in no time. Fruit obtained. Fruit. Heals 20 HP. Delicious. Delicious fruit. Now turn 16 in this LTC of Tear Ring Saga. Or 17, actually. We're gonna move up. Move Enta off to the side here for now, I guess. Send Plum here next. Plum, what's all that baggage for? I'm sorry, Grandfather. I've decided to leave the village with Sister Enta. I see. I suppose it was inevitable. What? Plum, take this hand mirror. Your mother asked me to give it to you once you finally set out from the village. Mother left it for me? Indeed she did. Lan knew this day would come. She was born into a poor family and she was sold to a traveling caravan of entertainers as a girl. Jesus. Her life there was harsh. She said that rarely a day passed that she didn't think about suicide. Ooh, this got dark quick. But one day, a young man appeared and bought her freedom. Lan fell in love with a man, and they were blessed with you. Wait, but that man was killed in the Salian Civil War, wasn't he? You're telling me that my real father was Mother's first husband? Yes, he was your real father. The man you knew as father, my foolish son Daros. Daros is in this game? Was not related to you. His own wife died giving birth to Bart's, and he left him with me when he went to work as a mercenary in Blad. It was there that he met Lan, who was carrying you. He fell in love with her, but as you all know, she never reciprocated his feelings. Yes. Mother never talked about it, but I assume they just stopped getting along with each other. A good guess, but mistaken. They were never together in the first place. When Daros found your mother deathly ill in Blad, he cared for her, brought her here, and nursed her back to health herself. There was no question that Daros loved your mother with all his heart. And when Lan's illness came back a few years ago, he died soon after, as if to follow his love even to the grave. I think the grief was too much for him. I always felt sorry for Dad. Why couldn't Mother love him? I think she did love him in her own way, but she was too conflicted with herself to be with Daros. She was still deeply in love with your father. Huh? Plum, that mirror was a gift from your real father to your mother. It's the only clue you have to finding him. No way. You don't mean he's still alive? Lan only told you that he died, but really, she never knew what happened to him. Please, forgive my son. By bringing Lan here to Taurus, any chance of growing up knowing your real father was taken from you. No, I could never hate him. Thanks to him, Mother survived, and I was able to grow up here with you all. Grandfather. Bartz doesn't know any of this, does he? Please don't tell him. Please. He doesn't need to know. It'll be our own little secret, Plum. You're a kind girl, just like your mother. I knew you would understand. Now dry those tears and get going. Go to Blad and find your real father. I'll be praying for you all the way. I'm gonna have to make a note of that. Blad. Because I assume that'll be a location in this game soon enough. Lan's Mirror. Raises hit and avoid by 5 within 3 tiles. And you can just send Bartz here next turn. And may as well do that now, since we don't have to do anyone else. Turn 18. Ronan can go there, and we'll just go over here. Oh, the door's shut. Never mind. Okay, well, that's fine. I guess Grandpa doesn't want to talk to his grandson. That's fine. That's just fine. Roll end turn now. And I think I've gotten every talk combo. Just gonna check one more time. Missed out on money? Oh well, that's okay. I'll be fine. Runan can seize. Or capture. It looks like the bandits have fled. The Taurus Mountains are riddled with caves. That is likely where they have fled. It's getting dark. Chasing them any further would be dangerous. Well, we've struck them hard enough that they'll be laying low for a while. That will have to suffice for now. You're right. We should return to Verge. One more thing, Lord Runan. About Sister Enta. Yes? She said she would be returning to the Temple of Mars, but going alone would be dangerous. I've convinced her to stay under our army's protection for the time being. That's a good idea. Getting ambushed while out on her own would be the last thing she needs. And by the way, Lord Runan, Sister Enta is quite a beauty. Man, I know your type. I can say with confidence that she is the most beautiful lady I've ever seen in my 60 years... Excuse me? Oh boy, this game is a game, that's for sure. In my 60 years of life. Really? I hadn't really thought about it. My goodness, Lord Runan. You must make an effort to better understand women. When you take rule of Roselia, you will become a I almost said you will become a fine lady. You will welcome a fine lady into the palace as your wife. Whether it be Lady Sasha or Sister Enta. Being oblivious will not win you any prizes, my lord. This isn't the time to be talking about such nonsense, Eugen. We're going back to Verge. Yes, sire. Now loading. There you are, Lady Sasha. Are you waiting for Lord Renan to return? Yes. Say, Kate, do you think Lord Renan and his knights will be alright? Sir Raffin is with them, milady. There's no need to worry. Now then, Lady Sasha, let's go back indoors. You'll catch cold out here. Kate, I want you to stay with me always. You won't leave me, will you? What? I mean, of course, Lady Sasha. Looks like the enemy's in pursuit. Gonna save the game again. It's getting really close to my stream end time, so I'm probably not gonna bite off another chapter right now. But it was a lot of fun. I like this game. It's an interesting experience so far. But we'll check out our characters a little bit and see who we have on the team. Runan, Enta, Plum, Julia. Didn't really use Julia too much. Well, although what I did use of her, she was pretty good, I thought. Plum, haven't used at all, but she's got a heal staff, so that's nice. And this Land's Mirror thing raises hit and avoid by 5 within 3 tiles. It could come in pretty handy in certain strange contexts, I guess. Enta, she's got a fruit. And a save staff, so that seems handy for mid-battle saving. Runan seems pretty solid. I'd probably get him an Iron Sword or something, so he doesn't have to use the Rapier all the time. But, let's see. Bart seems pretty neat. He hits hard. Esther, haven't really gotten too much time to use her, but seems alright. I feel like the Cavaliers are going to see a lot of use generally, even if they aren't as good as some things in combat, just because they can move very far over some big maps. I'm definitely going to be streaming more of this. This is going to be my go-to streaming game until it's done, pretty much. So, next time I stream, probably next Friday, maybe earlier if the inspiration strikes me to stream earlier, I might do that. Just do an impromptu stream, but it looks like Friday's going to be the game, the week, the day of the week that I stream generally. So, barring anything unexpected, it's going to be Friday. I'm glad that everyone's enjoying it. It's a strange game in that it has some weird, like, oddities here and there, like similarities between this game and other earlier Fire Emblem games, like the Temple of Mars and a guy named Daros, and little things here and there. You can tell that someone was a little bit overzealous with borrowing from his old work. Not that he doesn't have the right to do that. I mean, legally he doesn't, I guess, but yeah, it wouldn't be a Kaga game if it wasn't weird. Pretty much. Pretty much. The chapter after this introduces some very interesting things, to say the least. This was supposed to be Arcanaya? That's interesting. Yeah, I can see that. I can see how his old work influenced this for sure. I already saved the game, so that's probably going to be it for today. Oh, Chapter 5 is weird. I think that was just Chapter 2 that I just did, so it'll be a while yet before I get there, but yeah. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate having people to chat with as I play games. It's fun. Anywho, I'm going to close things down now, so thank you for watching, and have a good one.